Two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Now they run the draw play. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Barber. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up for the first down at the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackler there for the stop. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Over the middle, it's Henderson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's third down in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Looking to scramble to his left. Receiver makes the catch. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Poor starting field position here for the offense. Here's the handoff. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Short throw to the back, an easy completion.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Scott. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. They'll try to run for the first down. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nobody can bring him down. Touchdown, Buffalo. They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside 5. And the return is brought down by the coverage team. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, what a move. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulls. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Over the middle, it's Henderson. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Oh, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here comes a throw from the red zone. Gets made on the out route. Powering through a tackle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
They had really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
They make the extra point, the trail 21-10. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Williams. So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big-body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. This toughness cannot be taken for granted.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
The receiver makes the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Defense not pressing this time. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Carr. It's an out route. The catch made. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Scott. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So they make the choice to negate the loss in that play and accept the penalty. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll ride the back again here. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Carr. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looks right, lets it fly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Carr. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Powering through the defender. He finally makes the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackled after the takeaway, and that will end this quarter. Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the defense swarm. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do. And looking for a big play here. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Henderson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to...
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's...
Breaks into the open. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Breaks an open space. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
First and 10 now for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking to scramble. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grinding away on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Now the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but that's a nice play. He moves the ball to the 33.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all me? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Now it's 2nd down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Barber. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over.
Looking to throw it deep. The ball falls to the ground. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. They say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of